Hello friends, welcome to ADO.NET tutorial. Now we are at the final part of the subseries and we are ending this course with this subseries. In this subseries we are going to learn about ADO.NET DataView, and in this first view we will get introduced to DataView. DataView does not hold any data and it's a wrapper over DataTable. So we know that DataTable will hold the data. So DataView does not hold any data. It is just a wrapper over DataTable. So if you recall, in SQL Server or Oracle database, a table is the actual entity that holds the data. You can create view out of a table. So the same way here, you can create a view out of a data table, and so that's the concept behind DataView. So it is a subset of data that is created from the data table, and the original data stays in the data table and view just represents a subset of data. With the DataView, we can get subset of data as already told with the filtered rows and columns. Let's say we have a data table. So if you see, this data table contains multiple rows and columns. We can say 4 columns and multiple rows. So it is possible to retrieve some subset of data . So as you can see, this is the data table, and from here we are picking the subset of data and we call that as a DataView1. Similarly, here there is one more subset of data that we can retrieve from the parent data table and we can call that as a DataView2. So with the DataView, we can get subset of data, right, with the filtered rows and columns. Here if you see, we filtered just 2 columns and the number of rows is only 3. So these rows we skipped. The same way we created DataView2, which is another subset of data from the parent table. DataView supports finding row, filtering row, and sorting the rows. That means all these functionalities you can apply in the filtered set. That means in the data row itself, you can apply all these operations. So first you can take subset of data, then you can even apply finding, filtering, and sorting on this subset of or in the data view. After performing the required operation, we can bind the view to any binding supported controls. Suppose, let's say we have 2 data view in our example, right? So let's say that this is the data view 1 and this is data view 2, and from this filtered data view we can pick a specific column and bind it to a UI control. So UI control that supports data binding. So using the data source property, you can bind a specific column from the data view. Same is possible here in the second data view also. Here if you see, the first data view, we bound that to the list box, and the second data view that we bound it to the combo box. In this subseries, we will examine the functionalities offered by the data view control. So there is no demo in here. We will start or we will talk about the example in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.